Imagine a scene of turmoil in the streets of Turin, Italy, in the year 1889. A man, the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, is witnessing a horse being beaten by its owner. The air is thick with tension. The cobblestones echo the sharp, discordant rhythm of the whip. Amidst this cacophony, one man, Friedrich Nietzsche, steps forward. He's a philosopher, a thinker, a man of intellect, yet in this moment he is simply a man moved by a visceral sense of compassion. He rushes towards the horse, throws his arms around it, attempting to shield the creature from its tormentor. His actions are not born out of vanity or heroism, but rather a profound respect for life. This dramatic incident, often recounted, is more than just a moment of emotional upheaval. It serves as a metaphor, a window into Nietzsche's philosophy, his views on compassion and the sanctity of life. Nietzsche, the man who penned down some of the most provocative ideas of his time, found himself driven by an innate sense of empathy when faced with the brutal reality of suffering. Nietzsche's philosophy, often misunderstood, is deeply rooted in the idea of life affirmation. He believed in embracing life with all its complexities, its joys, and its sorrows. He valued health, vitality, and most importantly, the will to power, the driving force behind human ambition and creativity. His intervention on that day in the streets of Turin was a testament to these beliefs. However, the incident in Turin was also a turning point. Nietzsche, the philosopher, the poet, the philologist, collapsed. He would spend the next 11 years of his life in a state of near incoherent seclusion. The man who had spent a lifetime grappling with profound philosophical questions now wrestled with his own sanity. This incident, a poignant moment in Nietzsche's life, marked the beginning of his descent into madness, but also encapsulates his deep-rooted philosophical ideologies. Nietzsche's life was marked by chronic health issues which had a profound impact on his work. Friedrich Nietzsche's life was a constant battle with his own body. The philosopher was plagued by persistent and severe headaches alongside debilitating eye pain. These ailments, however, were not merely obstacles to his work. They were woven into the fabric of his philosophy, shaping his perspective on life and human nature. Nietzsche saw health as a foundational value. He understood that our physical condition influences our mental and emotional states, and therefore our thoughts and ideas. Health to Nietzsche was not merely the absence of illness, but a state of vitality and strength, a state to which we should all aspire. But Nietzsche's philosophy was not a plea for sympathy or a lament of his condition. Far from it. He advocated for active self-overcoming, a concept that encourages individuals to face their challenges head-on and to grow stronger through the struggle. Nietzsche's own health issues served as a living testament to this idea. Despite his physical ailments, he continued to write, to think, and to contribute to the world of philosophy. His work was an act of defiance against his own body, a demonstration of the human spirit's capacity to overcome adversity. Nietzsche's philosophy was intimately tied to his physical condition. His chronic pain, rather than hindering his work, fueled his philosophical insights. He sought to find meaning in suffering, to transform pain into a source of strength and wisdom. Nietzsche's philosophy challenges us to confront our own struggles, to actively overcome them, and to grow stronger in the process. The physical pain Nietzsche experienced was not merely a personal trial, but a philosophical proving ground. Nietzsche's philosophy was a beacon against the encroaching darkness of nihilism. This was a man who saw the void but refused to be consumed by it. His inherent belief was that life, despite its inherent suffering, had meaning and value. Nietzsche's early life and education played a key role in shaping his philosophical views. Born into a family of theologians, he was initially destined for a career in the church. However, his readings of Schopenhauer and his subsequent disillusionment with religion led him down a different path. He began to question the very foundations of morality and truth, leading him to the precipice of nihilism. Nihilism, the belief that life is without objective meaning, purpose, or intrinsic value, was a concept Nietzsche grappled with throughout his life. Yet he refused to succumb to it. Instead, he saw it as a challenge to overcome, a battle to be won. He believed that the void left by the death of God and the rejection of traditional morality could be filled by the individual's creation of their own values. He encapsulated this in his concept of the Übermensch, or overman, a figure who has overcome the shackles of societal norms and created their own values. This overman is not swayed by the external world, but rather shapes it according to his own will. Nietzsche's struggle to find meaning in suffering was not just a personal battle, but a call to humanity. He urged us to embrace the hardships of life, to use them as a tool for self-overcoming. For Nietzsche, suffering was not a curse, but a catalyst for growth. This relentless pursuit of meaning in the face of suffering and nihilism is deeply embedded in Nietzsche's philosophy. It is a testament to his belief in the potential of the individual and the power of the human spirit. Nietzsche's exploration of nihilism is a testament to his relentless pursuit of meaning in a world often devoid of it. His philosophy, born out of personal suffering and a profound understanding of the human condition, serves as a beacon, guiding us through the darkness of nihilism towards the light of self-affirmation and individualistic values. Despite his tragic end, Nietzsche's philosophical legacy endures, shaping the contours of modern thought. Friedrich Nietzsche's influence on philosophy is profound and far-reaching. His ideas have permeated the walls of academia and seeped into the fabric of popular culture. Nietzsche's philosophy is a call to arms against complacency, an invitation to embrace the chaos of existence, and a challenge to find meaning in the face of absurdity. Central to Nietzsche's philosophy is the concept of the Übermensch, or overman. This is not a physical being, but a state of mind, an ideal for humanity to strive for. The Übermensch is one who overcomes the inherent limitations of human nature, who rejects societal norms and values in favor of his own, who embraces the struggle of existence and who finds joy in the face of suffering. The Übermensch, for Nietzsche, is a beacon of hope against the encroaching darkness of nihilism. Another core concept is the will to power. Nietzsche saw this as the fundamental drive of all life. It's not about domination or control over others, but an internal force, a drive towards self-overcoming, towards becoming the best version of oneself. It's about harnessing the chaos within and transforming it into a source of strength and creativity. And then there's the idea of eternal recurrence, a thought experiment that Nietzsche posed as a test of one's affirmation of life. It asks us to imagine that we have to relive our lives exactly as they are, over and over again, for eternity. Would we despair or rejoice at this prospect? For Nietzsche, the ideal response would be one of joy, an affirmation of life in all its pain and glory. Nietzsche's philosophy, forged in the crucible of personal suffering, continues to challenge and inspire us. His words resonate with us today because they speak to the human condition, to our hopes and fears, our struggles and triumphs, and our ceaseless quest for meaning. Nietzsche's legacy is a testament to the power of philosophy to illuminate the human experience, and a reminder that, in the face of life's absurdities and uncertainties, we have the power to define our own values and create our own meaning. Let us revisit the key themes in Nietzsche's philosophy that we have explored today. We began our journey with the poignant incident of Nietzsche's collapse, a moment where he embodied the depth of his compassion and respect for life. Rushing to protect a horse from being flogged, he demonstrated the innate empathy that underscored his philosophy. Nietzsche, in his own life, exemplified the sanctity he placed on existence, on the raw, vibrant pulse of life that courses through every sentient being. Following this, we delved into Nietzsche's lifelong struggle with health issues, chronic headaches, eye pain, and an eventual brain tumor. But within these trials, Nietzsche did not yield to despair. Instead, he embraced health as a foundational value. He saw it not merely as a state of physical well-being, but as an active process of self-overcoming. Each day, each pain was an opportunity, a challenge to rise above and find strength within oneself. In our third chapter, we explored Nietzsche's stand against the dark spectre of nihilism. In a world increasingly devoid of traditional values and beliefs, Nietzsche saw the danger of falling into the abyss of nihilism. But he didn't retreat. He confronted it, grappled with it, and sought to find meaning amidst the void. His philosophy serves as a beacon, illuminating a path for those who might find themselves staring into the same abyss. Finally, we reflected on Nietzsche's enduring legacy. His ideas, his philosophy continue to resonate in contemporary discourse. They challenge us, provoke us, and ultimately inspire us to confront our own abysses, to find our own meaning, and to live our lives with courage, compassion, and conviction. As we reflect on Nietzsche's life and philosophy, we are reminded of the enduring power of ideas and the courage it takes to confront the abyss and still find meaning.